you should all be contributing money to the Ayn Rand Institute. This is December, after all. This is the season of making those tax deductible. They didn't touch the charity contribution, so you can deduct charity from your taxes. And if you're going to give charity, the most important charity, the only charity that really makes a difference in the world out there is the Ayn Rand Institute, because you were actually fighting for making you all much wealthier long term and making the world a far, far better place for everybody long term. So fight for that. All right, let's take this call from Naveen. I can't wait to talk about Bitcoin. Hey, Naveen.
Hey, Ron. Thanks for taking the call.
Sure.
And it's a slightly general question, but
sure.
Also very related to what you're talking about right now. Because, so my question is, can you talk about Bitcoin in general, what you see as the future for it, right, as far as adoption? And, right now the price is going up significantly. But also the question is about how you see this affecting government regulation and power and the social engineering that they're doing right now, because I've heard some people say that this is, some libertarians especially, talk about how this is an avenue for us to take away the power from the government, because it's all anonymous, and when more and more people start trading in cryptocurrencies and by these means, it basically takes away all the power from government.
Yep.
So can you talk about that a little bit?
Sure. I mean, I hope they're right, but I'm skeptical. And let me tell you my view of Bitcoin, and this is true of most cyber currencies out there. I believe that for money to be money, it has to be backed by something tangible. It's the cost of mining it is not what makes money money. It's the fact that it has value beyond the money. So that's what gives it the store of value. That's why it has a value. So gold, you can use in industry, you can use in jewelry. It has value beyond its use as money. So if for some reason people stop using it in money, we can still use it for something else. So it still has, it's worth something in terms of money, even if it's not used as money. And it gains its actual value from its alternative uses, from the competition on its uses. So, and Bitcoin doesn't have that. Bitcoin is a fiat money in the sense that it's not backed by anything tangible that has other value. So why are people so excited about Bitcoin? Why does it have a value? And I think it does have a value. And I think the value it has is the anonymity, the ability to use it to do illegal stuff. And the more people want to do illegal stuff, the more people are incentivized to do illegal stuff. The more people think it's just for them to do illegal stuff or right for them to, the greater the value Bitcoin has. Now, what is that value? I don't know, because I don't know how many people there are out there who are interested in doing anonymous illegal stuff. And I don't know how much they'll use it, and I don't know. So I don't know what the price is, and for that matter, I don't know that anybody knows what the price is. And right now, what we're seeing is market speculation trying to figure out what the price is. I suspect that what's driving up the cost right now is just sheer emotion and speculation, because markets don't go up 40% in 2 days. Markets don't have the kind of volatility Bitcoin has right now when they're rational, when they're truly engaged in price discovery. I expect Bitcoin to collapse at some point. I don't know when. The bubble will prick. It looks like a lot of the energy behind Bitcoin speculation coming out of Asia. It's coming out of individual investors in Asia. I think there will be a point in which, either because the government clamps down or something happens in China or whatever, that disappears and the market will collapse. And then we will get real price discovery. Just like, what was the internet worth? Well, you couldn't tell in 99, but once the bubble burst and the market became more rational, then ultimately we could get a sense, okay, this is what Amazon's really worth. This is what Google's really worth, right? I think the same thing will happen with Bitcoin and with other cryptocurrencies. As for making government regulation obsolete, I mean, we can hope. But I doubt it because government have a gun. They have criminal law. They can kill Bitcoin by using that gun. The anonymity is not that anonymous. You still have to store it. There's still servers. Now, I know the technology guys can come up with answers for every one of my complaints, but I still believe that the guys with the guns, the guys writing criminal law, have the last say. And therefore, this is why governments are not that worried. This is why they haven't outlawed Bitcoin yet, because they don't believe it will happen.
2 minutes.
And I think they're actually right. So while I would love to say Bitcoin is going to save us from statism, I just don't see it. I don't see how it happens. And again, Bitcoin is always, I think, going to be too volatile to actually serve as a good alternative to real money, to money. And unless what I see as the future of cybercurrency, cryptocurrency, is a cryptocurrency backed by gold. That I think will be the future. But the problem there is that the gold reserves have to be in the physical world, and the government can shut them down as well. I just don't think we can get around government. The solution to statism, the solution to government encroachment into our lives is better ideas. It's individual rights. It's rediscovering the principles of the founding fathers. It's education, education, education. There are no shortcuts. Bitcoin, I do not believe, will provide us a shortcut. Maybe for a while you'll be able to do some illegal things that you couldn't do otherwise, and in that sense you'll feel freer. But now, if it really starts hampering government regulations, they will shut it down. So freedom depends on education. Freedom depends on rediscovering the ideas of the founding fathers of this country. Freedom depends on the simple concept, not so simple complex, of individual rights and a recognition that the only job of government is to defend those rights. Now, you will not hear those ideas on any other show, on mainstream radio or on The Blaze or anywhere else. That's why you need to continue listening to your Ron Brooks Show on The Blaze Radio Network. And see you all, or listen to you all, next week, same time, same place.